All right. Hello, Sanford Center. Hello, Internet. We are here for the final round of the Paul Bunyan Communications Gigazone Gaming League of Legends Championship. Our final two teams, Team Synergy on the blue side, ProFreakz on the red side. This is Synergist with my co-host, Asystole, and here we go. Woo! Make some noise again for the Internet. Woo! Wish you guys were here. Glad you are watching, and they are off. Bands coming in.
Quick early bans.
Yeah, very quick. So Kennen and Lee Sin banned by Team Synergy. Syndra and Amumu. And Vayne.
Synergy banning that Vayne.
Taking it off the table. ProFreakz won't be able to run Vayne.
Haven't actually seen it played yet, but... And the early Hecarim pick.
Hecarim has been a force to be reckoned with so far in these fights. And Zach's also been pretty devastating so far. Hopefully we are live on the internet. Yes, we are. All right. Woo!
We are.
So all that noise was not for naught. All right, first pick in was Hecarim for Team Synergy. ProFreakz taking their time, doing a nice pick. Looks like a possible Yasuo.
Yasuo hover, I don't expect that one to come in.
Elise.
And Elise is the #1 pick champion in Worlds total. She's been picked nearly 100 times in Worlds.
And Karma as well, familiar face from Worlds. And Caitlyn making a comeback again. So this will be, there was only one game without a Caitlyn due to a ban.
Yep. Taking that Victor away from Tucker's. Tucker's has been pretty dangerous on that Victor.
And possible Ashe pick for Marksman. We'll see how that pans out. I've heard Ashe can jungle, but I haven't seen it. I guess anybody can jungle when it comes down to it.
No, they did that segment, Will It Jungle, and Vayne managed to jungle at one point, so if Vayne can jungle, Ashe theoretically should. I don't think it'd be that strong, but it would definitely work.
Orianna.
We do have an Ashe locked Orianna.
In. Final two picks of the tournament coming up for Team Synergy. Who's it going to be so far? A Hecarim, Victor, and Caitlyn in the mix. And it all comes down to this, the final picks of the championship.
So it looks like ProFreakz is saving their top lane for a possible counter pick. So we'll see.
Indeed, yeah.
We'll see what Synergy decides to come up with for their top.
Teemo!
And the Teemo
It'll be a Teemo locked in. No, Ivern! Rek'Sai, Shen.
The hover over the Shen and the Rek'Sai. I don't see either of them. Or the Shen possibly, but I don't see the Rek'Sai coming in.
It'll be Teemo Ivern. They'd go Teemo twice if they could, but obviously
you only get one.
Tournament draft. Yeah, you only get one. Nami, Shen locked in, Nami locked in. The final pick.
Nami, Caitlyn bottom lane. Victor in the mid. Hecarim jungling.
Hecarim in the jungle, yep.
The Shen top.
All champions that we have seen.
We'll see what they decide to counter that Shen with.
Yeah, who's it going to be top for ProFreakz? The final pick of the tournament. Right now rocking with Elise in the jungle, Karma and Ashe bot, Sion.
With the Sion.
And there it is. The teams are stacked up.
Believe it. I believe he played Sion earlier in the match. In their first match, he played Sion and really bullied Pantheon out of lane.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Sion was dominant up top. There wasn't a whole lot Pantheon could do. But I would imagine against a Shen, it might be a little bit different matchup.
Very likely it will be like watching a couple of wet noodles hit each other because it's not going to be a whole lot of damage and a whole lot of tank.
Right, exactly. A whole lot of beef and not a lot of damage. But Shen's got that mobility and, yep.
Well, but Sion can ult in and get to a lane really quickly. So there's a couple of ways for him to join the fight as well as Shen. So.
And Sion continues to fight even after death.
Although Tucker's is taking that teleport in the mid lane, which Benny Fufu doesn't have. So they have a little more global pressure.
And actually pretty sparse on teleports all day today.
Oh, he did change. Tucker's did change at the last second to Ghost and Flash. Teleport.
There it is. So not a lot of teleport on the board again. Nice
And this,
team
I believe,
stacking
will
up.
be the first Elise we've seen, too.
Yeah, definitely a jungler. We saw a ton in Worlds, but maybe not this whole tournament so far, actually.
Going to bring a lot of early game pressure with that cocoon.
Definitely. And so we're on our delay. Let's do the traditional. Who's rooting for who? How many of you out there are rooting for Team Synergy? Good and loud coming through on the mic. And ProFreakz. Who's rooting for ProFreakz?
Oh,
I think ProFreakz. Yeah.
They have a pretty big following right now.
They do. A lot of people here in the room.
I got to say, I'm seeing a lot of ProFreakz on the Twitch stream as well. A lot of people cheering for ProFreakz.
So online and in Meat Space, a lot of fans for ProFreakz. Plenty of noise for Team Synergy, though, too. And we're here down to the final 2 teams of the Gigazone Gaming League of Legends Championship. It all comes down to this for first and second place. Man, what a day it's been. And this will be the final
Seen a lot
match.
of really good games. A lot of matches go. One match in particular going quite long.
Quite long. And all the matches have been close right up to that point where they're not. Once the snowball starts to happen so far, with a couple exceptions, it's been a pretty quick steamroll into victory. But we'll probably see, obviously these are our 2 best teams from the championship so far. They've played through multiple rounds of prelims and made it through 2 rounds today. So this is down to it, the best of the best. And we are live here at the Sanford Center for the final match.
So how about with the last minute that we have, how about we give a big round of applause for our hosts here? Paul Bunyan Communications, the Gigazone Gaming, for putting this tournament on.
Woo!
And all the people involved, a big round of applause. Thank you all for letting us be here.
Yeah, thanks for everybody who showed up too. Thanks to all the players for jumping in and being a part of this and putting your heart into it. Super cool.
The fans that have been out here watching it, you guys have been great.
The fans, very high energy.
Yeah.
High energy fans, man. And this place is pretty packed here for the final match. Okay. All right, so it looks like we may have a slight pause once we get in game this time too. Just working out a couple of mouse difficulties, but obviously we want to make sure everything is just so for this final match and all the other matches too. So it may run into a little pause, but that should be remedied fairly quickly. And so we'll jump in, see the start, and then hang tight for a second while it all pans out. These machines load quick, but we'll see if we can gauge who wins the skin war. Talk about the skin war meta.
It loads so quickly you can't tell.
It's tough to tell. These are pretty sweet machines. Let's see. Nope.
I got 4 on top. Counted
4 on top.
before
Pod,
it
I think,
changed.
was 3 or 4.
We could look here.
Yeah, we can take a look. I'll take a look at red. 1, 2, 3, 4. Might be 4 to 4.
4 to 4. 4 to 4.
So a dead tie on the skin war. And looks like they are back in the game, so it shouldn't be too long of a pause that we're going to run into here, but we may well run into one for a short time. We'll keep an eye out for that. As we have seen thus far, everybody's spreading out across the river. And here we go with the final match. Team Synergy again on blue side, ProFreakz on red. And this is for all the marbles, first place. First place in the Gigazone Gaming League of Legends Championship. All right, pretty quiet at the start here. Nobody running into each other early here. Everybody's
Spreading
playing
out pretty
cool.
defensive start.
Yeah.
And there's the pause.
Hey, and there's our pause. But we'll be back at it momentarily. Just a little extra suspense. There wasn't even a mouse problem. We just wanted to stretch out the suspense a little bit. All right.
For all you people here and all you people on the internet, we just wanted to make you wait just a little bit longer.
That's right. Oh, and I just got word that there was actually a keyboard problem on the other side, so after this pause, we'll have about 30 seconds a game, and then... Just kidding. Hopefully that won't be the case. We should be back in any second. And in the meantime, you guys have fun today? Yeah! Awesome. Yeah, that was the hope. Everybody came here to have some fun. Serious competition today. And now we're down to it. Just waiting for that pause to finish up. We'll be back in any second. So taking a look at the matchups. It's going to be interesting to watch this play out. Victor and Oriana mid. We haven't actually seen a whole lot of Oriana in the competition so far.
No, she's a pretty good laner against Victor. Victor brings a lot of wave clear, so does Oriana. Saw that a lot in Worlds. Oriana was a common pick against Victor. With the shield and the maneuverability Oriana has. Looks like the pause is about ready to come off. And we'll be back into game.
2, 1. Disco. All right, we're back. Stuff starting to happen. Minions have spawned. Sion hanging tight top. With a giant axe, ready to cleave. Shen helping out Hecarim on the blue buff. And a whole mess of ProFreakz taking out blue. And passing that on to Elise, the jungler. And the back and forth mid.
Looks like junglers actually started on opposite sides of the map this time.
Indeed. And a look at, what'd you say? The wet noodles? Up top?
The wet noodles at the top, yeah. The wet noodle fight. A whole lot of back and forth. They both have shields. They both get very bulky to block each other's damage.
And so, yeah, short of intervention from the jungle, it's really tough to say if either one could actually out-sustain the other and do enough damage to make it count. Hecarim nuking the wolves. Elise doing the same. Boy, it's almost like the same.
Well, the big difference is going to come in the top lane. Sion actually started with a corrupting potion, whereas Shen started with a Doran shield, so he won't quite have the sustain that Sion will.
Good point. That does give him just a little bit of regen and a little bit of thickness. Yeah, that's a good point. And he is getting chipped down just a little bit. Taking a look at the bot matchup. So far, pretty even. Karma getting low on mana. Ashe is doing alright on mana. Mana. You say mana or mana?
I say mana.
Yeah, I like mana.
I think it's actually supposed to be mana.
Mana. Just sounds weird when you say it that way.
I just still like mana. Elise coming in to run Victor out of the mid lane.
Oh, yeah. And scuttling back up into the brush. Up top, Sion running low on mana. Got the creep pushed right up onto Shen's turret.
Hecarim making his way down bottom. A little bit of damage on the bottom lane.
Fearsome. Hecarim with blue buff and red buff. Just traipsing through looking tough. Don't forget I'm in the jungle. Nami getting chipped down just a little bit. Doing alright. Pretty even bot. It does seem like a little bit of a mana deficit though. For ProFreakz. Ashe getting very low.
Ashe has been spamming those arrows to try to clear the waves, push back a little bit.
And it's a cool ability. It's tough not to overuse it a little bit.
But all in all, pretty even CS across the board.
Oh yeah.
Really even up top. Bottom lanes.
Dead heat.
Caitlyn's slightly ahead, but not much. All in all, pretty even match so far.
Pretty even, yeah. Hecarim just a little bit up in the jungle, but otherwise real. Wow. Karma getting chipped down heavily. Ashe is out of mana. And Ashe throwing some vision up river. Nothing shaking there. Quick look at mid, pretty even too. Definitely even on the CS.
Hecarim looking up top. Looks like he's running in.
Going for it.
Flash
Charging
on
into Sion. And he's got red buff and blue buff. Can they do enough damage to actually close the deal? Doesn't look like it. Scion skips away. No kills on the board yet. 5 minutes in. 200 gold lead right now.
Scion down a flash now, so he's going to have to be really careful about pushing that far up in the river without vision again.
Definitely. And Synergy up just a little bit of gold.
Fortunately for him, the wave will be pushing back to his turret here. So he'll be able to collect all those minions.
Get some of that good minion gold. Oriana getting chipped down a little bit. Not a whole lot of health. Pushing half mana. And Victor looking pretty flush on both counts. Pop 6, so 1 level ahead. Ults are starting to come out. Shen's still at 5. Scion's still at 5. And 4s for the bottom crew. They'll be popping 5 in a second.
Shen just hit 6. Maybe looking for a play.
And yeah, he could pop up anywhere at any time. Slap. And Hecarim. What's Hecarim up to? We got Elise running up river.
She's made her way down bottom. Pushed them out of lane for a bit, but they're back. They're all pretty healthy. Nami's got that sustain.
Cloud Drake is up. And Hecarim gonna bolt back into the woods. Quick look mid again.
Elise wrapping around the back of Victor.
Ooh, and she's gonna come up behind him. Let's see what happens here.
Oriana all. Ooh, oh, flashes
flashes away
from Elise.
But hey, you know what? Live to tell the tale. Good use of a flash, escape that gank. And that's always tough when they come up under you too. Good reaction though.
Flash. Just got him out of range of that cocoon.
Yeah, great timing on that too. And now Scion. Melt and creep, but taking a little damage from the turret, getting chipped down pretty good. Shen will be back any second. He may not actually have a chance to do much damage to the turret. No.
But more importantly, he'll get that wave pushed up to the turret so it'll bounce back towards him. And he's allowed to go back to base.
And yep, now he can run home. And he does have a teleport up too. We'll see if he uses it. Hecarim running through the jungle. Looks like ProFreakz bot lane matchup is going home. Ashe desperately needs some mana. Karma's pretty low on hit points, low on health. And real close mid.
It'll be interesting to see if we see the Essence Reaver Ashe. Essence Reaver is the first item for that cooldown reduction, so you get more ults, more Ws.
And so far,
a lot of people have been going straight for Hurricane into Infinity Edge. It gives you a little bit more power early.
And prioritizing the Hurricane, then pushing Infinity?
Yep, you get your BF sword and then you go Hurricane.
And she does have the double daggers, yep. That's a good point. We'll see how that goes.
Oh, we got a gank up top. Scion trying to get out.
Chipping him down. Could this be first blood? It is! Woo!
Blood for Hecarim.
Team Synergy does it. Hecarim rushes in. Scion goes down. And that's the end of that.
Oh, and Caitlyn and Ashe all Caitlyn down the bottom.
Ooh, Caitlyn making a run for it.
Taking a lot of damage.
Oh, saved by the Nami. Yeah, Shen's coming in. And they may well pin her down. Karma goes down. Nice ult from Shen.
Oh, and the Caitlyn ult.
Oh. Team Synergy, 3 kills on the board. And they're going for the turret too. They're going to put a dent in it. And now up 2k gold, up 3 kills, less than 10 minutes into the game. And Victor making a run down the river as well. Cloud Drake still up. Anybody's?
They look like they're pushing for that first turret gold on the bottom. They're just going to group up and take that gold.
And they got it. So that will extend their gold lead. Already up 2k. Boom. Huge jump there. 16k to 12.9. And stuff going on by the dragon here. Everybody wants a piece of that. All 5 of Team Synergy stacked up. Running after Oriana. Hecarim rushes in. She is fleet of foot though and skips away.
Just don't have the CC to lock her down right now.
Yep. And that was a lucky thing. She had the whole team chasing her there. but ProFreakz assembling as well. Team Synergy, a couple of them going home to grab some gear. Very nice on that first turret blood and up 3 kills.
ProFreakz is going to take the dragon. It's kind of a consolation prize.
Yep, they got it. So they now have a cloud. I believe that was bonus out of speed or bonus out of combat move speed. And everybody's going home to get some gear. Karma and Ash back bot, missing a turret. We'll see what kind of headway they can make. They do have plenty of creep coming with them. But I would imagine Team Synergy's...
Looks like Caitlyn and Nami rotated up to the top lane. They're going to try to push that top turret out.
Oh, they did. Switching it up. Cool strategy. And Nami maybe swinging back around, but there's plenty of vision there. Up, she's dropping her own. And Cyan's like, stay out of my bushes. Oh, and she did. She got it. And Cyan smashes theirs. Oh, she drops another one. Nice. So they do still have vision in the brush. Cyan does not.
3 down bottom, though. They're 3 down bottom, pushing in on that turret. Shin's desperately trying to defend, but he may not be able to hold it alone.
He's on his own, and he is tough, but plenty of range coming at it, too. And a little bit of creep. I don't know if he's going to be able to do much to stay back.
He may have to just give this up.
Yeah, nobody else coming to help either. Hecarim is rushing in, but won't be in time. And boom, tied up on the turrets, but Hecarim rushes in. At least gets chipped down, but they don't close the deal. And now 1 for 1 on the turrets. Still 3 kills up 2-0 in favor of Team Synergy.
2,000 gold lead. Cyan trying to hold that top turret.
And there is some creep. There's a Nami. There's a Caitlyn. And does it. Manages to hang on to it. Tough as nails. And still Hecarim pulling way ahead in the jungle against Elise. Otherwise fairly close on CS. But still 3 kill advantage. 2.5k gold advantage for Team Synergy. 1-to-1 on turrets. Just over 12 minutes in. And what a match so far. Pretty action-packed.
Oh, we got Orianna coming around bottom.
Ooh, people getting melted. That is the end of Nami. Hecarim could be going down too. Double kill for Orianna.
Now Victor coming up to the side.
And ProFreakz doing very nice in that exchange. 2 kills on the board. Picking it up fast. Nice exchange. So now only down 1 kill. Nice comeback on the gold too. 1 turret on each side. Cloud Drake up for ProFreakz. So this is anybody's game. Very close. Victor's back mid, chewing up creep. And Ash and Karma hanging out top, actually. Elise coming in to help. Is she going to come in underneath? And are they going to make a rush at Caitlyn and Nami? Oh, nails the ult. That's it. Slowing her down. Oh, and flashes away just in time. And we'll live through it. Caitlyn gets a trap down, and I think we're going to have to back off, at least back into the jungle. Yeah. And now a Victor coming up to help, too. A lot of action top here. Seeing some very interesting strategies. A lot of movement from the lanes. And taking a look at Shen. Go ahead.
Looks like they may want to pincer Orianna in the mid lane right now. Shen coming in. Hecarim rushing in from behind.
Can they make her stand still long enough to take her down, though? Maybe not.
Ooh, Tuckers is on the wrong side of the map right now, though.
But juking nicely so far and may actually get away. Yep,
rotated down to Cyan.
Yep, got some beef to help out. And makes it away. Nice juke. Lots of... Boy, top is under serious contention right now. Everybody's stacking up there. We'll see who does what.
Well, both turrets down bottom. You want your turret-taking team, your bottom lane, to shift up top.
1 for 1, and they may pin down Caitlyn. She's getting chipped down hard, but manages to get under the turret.
Nice dodging of skill shots.
And action on both sides too. We've got Oriana and Scion pushing it in mid. Mid turret is chipped down pretty good. Team Synergy may lose that one pretty quick. Ash throwing some vision down river to see who's doing what. And now back to a 2v2 top. 3 stacked up mid. Hecarim and Shen going home. And Scion smashing some plants, heading up top. They may actually be making a run for this turret. Oh, but Shen is back in a flash. Karma's at about half mana. Ash is doing okay. Yeah, they may be making a run for it. And it's
Overall,
just a Shen.
Overall, 1,000 gold lead right now for Team Synergy.
Team Synergy, yep.
Really close match.
Up a kill. Oh, and the Ash from alt pinned down. Will Shen get nuked? Poof! There goes Shen. Elise gets the kill, and this turret is going to go down, so they'll actually be up a turret. ProFreakz
That's going to push them into the gold. Almost dead even right now.
Look at that, 24-1, 24-1, 3-3 on the kills, up 1 turret, up a Drake. Close fight.
But that gives Synergy an opportunity at the dragon down bottom, so it looks like they're going to take an Eternal Drake.
Nice Drake to get. Boom.
Oriana ults.
Oh! And almost closes the deal, too.
Nearly kills Benny Fufu.
And ProFreakz are making their way back out. And Shen taken down. Quick look at the stats. Look at assists. A little bit up on assists too in this case for ProFreakz. More of them have been in on the kills. And lots of action mid. Mid turret may well go down pretty quick here. Oriana, Karma, and Ash now at mid. Looks like Elise and Scion making their way up too. Yeah, there it goes. Boom. 3 turrets to 1. ProFreakz closing the deal and going for another one. Just rampaging their way through here. And going to take some swift action from Team Synergy.
Yeah, everybody grouping up mid. Looks like they're going to try to push down that middle turret.
Which did take some damage, but still stands tall. And yeah, you're right. Now Team Synergy putting up a stiff defense. Hecarim going home.
And they know he left. They have a ward up there. So they're going to go in.
Ash with the ult. They rush in and melt Victor. Is Caitlyn next? Woo! Elise jumping in, gets exhausted. Not able to close the deal. Caitlyn very low, but they are going to get this turret, I think, unless Hecarim can do something about it. Nope. Wow.
And that is a prime example of where vision can win you a fight. They knew Hecarim had left. And they went all in the minute he went back to base.
And the second he went back, yeah, it was like, boom, all in. Now up 4 turrets. ProFreakz leading with 1 kill, up 3 turrets, tied on the Drakes. And still not a huge gold lead, but a little one. And we're nearing the 20-minute mark of this, the final match to determine who the champion will be.
Everybody just going back to base, filling up on items, resetting.
And yeah, I guess let's take a quick look at the items, see who went where. You were right. Ash did go for the Runaan's out of the gate.
It does look like she's going for the Essence Reaver now, though.
And Runaan's
instead of straight to the
Caitlyn.
Infinity Edge.
Correct,
She's going for that cooldown reduction. She wants to throw out as many ults as she can.
Boy, Oriana and Victor stacking some gnarly magic gear. 3-0-0 for Oriana. Nice game so far. And mid is the place to be again.
We're going to turn this game into an old-fashioned ARAM.
That's right. The last 20 minutes of this one will be just that, yeah. And Shen making a move top. Just getting that creep wave pushed up. See where he goes from here. In the meantime, plenty of action happening.
Looks like ProFreakz is rotating down bottom. They got the creep wave on that. They're going to try to push that turret down.
Indeed. Ash with the ult and moves down Caitlyn, yep. Hecarim roaring into battle. Poof, Caitlyn gets smoked. Double kill for Oriana. Woo, ProFreakz coming back in a big way, and Hecarim may go down. Triple kill. What a fight there.
And nobody saw that Scion ult coming in the backside with the Orianna ball on it. And a 3-man Orianna ult in the back just turned that fight.
And this is going to be an inside turret going down. Bot turret is toast. Will they go for the inhib? Yep, going for it. Shen is still hanging out top trying to get a turret down. And the rest of the Team Synergy team down right now.
And this game just took a quick turn.
Yeah, it did.
It's not out. It's not over by any means, but it did. It definitely fell in the ProFreakz hands right now.
And they pulled ahead to a 5K gold lead. Now up 6 turrets to 2. A lot of infrastructure's been smashed on Team Synergy side. ProFreakz definitely did some nice work.
Synergy's really gonna have to watch that bottom lane. If you're gonna take an early inhibitor, that's the best one to take. And it looks like they're going for Baron.
And they are.
I don't think they have the damage to take it before Elise gets there, though.
Yeah, they might not. They're just chipping it down, but not fast enough. ProFreakz making a move. Just rushing right in. Sion's just going for it, yeah. Stop down Ash with the ult.
Oh, but they do take it.
They get it. Woo! And they do take down. Caitlyn goes down. Nami goes down.
Oh, but Sion's coming for more.
Oh, Sion! Will they nuke him? Poof! Victor goes down! Excellent play here from ProFreakz. They did succeed on Baron, but they're just walking right up to this thing and taking it down. Hecarim's going to try to stop it.
There's not a whole lot you can do without minions. Those turrets get increased armor when there's no minions around. It will take them a long time to take it down.
And now they don't shoot lasers. That is another change to the new patch.
Right, but they still get that backdoor bonus.
Right.
So they're very hard to take down without minions.
Right, yeah, they just drill you down in a hurry. Boy, Elise skipping away with very little life. But wow, what awesome play in the last 10 minutes from ProFreakz.
Now
They're
looking
definitely
towards
stacking
Dragon.
it. And they are. Looks like another Cloud. Cloud Drakes have been popular in the tournament so far. We've seen more of those than anything else, I think. Boom, and they get it.
So that's their second Cloud Drake that they've taken.
So they're going to be very fast out of combat. Like, it'll take them no time at all to get anywhere. So what's Team Synergy going to do here? What's
They have
their
to
next
take a
move?
deep breath. They take a deep breath, reset the lanes, push their minion waves out, get some vision down. They still have a couple of members with Baron buff, so if they can get their lanes pushed out, group it push up and siege like the mid turret. Caitlyn is extremely good at sieging a tower.
Absolutely. Yeah,
and right now Shen has his ult and his teleport, so he can split bottom and try to take care of those super minions.
Ash getting some vision.
But if you're going to go out anywhere in jungle right now as Synergy, you need to make sure that you have full vision of the enemy team. You don't want to get flanked and surprised again.
Right, they can't afford it. Big push on the top turret. But stiff resistance right now from Team Synergy. Let's see if ProFreakz can close it.
Sion is just such a beast right now. So hard to take down.
Yep, and it was Ash keeping them at bay with that W.
And
Ash! Woo! Elise jumps into the fray. Does get away. Wow. All those ults burned and nobody goes down quite yet.
Somehow everybody gets away with their lives.
Wow. That was a lot of ults all at once. And the turret still stands. But boy, they're pushing this one fast.
The only ult remaining on Synergy's side is Caitlyn's.
Yeah, that's it. And Ash very low on mana at this point. Does have the red buff.
Oh, and the Sion ult going in. They're looking for a dive.
Caitlyn, post. Uh-oh. And they're giving chase. Victor may get away though. And they got the turret. Wow, they hung in there for that thing for quite a while.
That was a 2-for-0. And currently we've got
the turret
minions on the Nexus turrets right now.
And they're going for another one. Going to crack that mid inside turret and go for the inhib. Wow. 14 kills to 3. ProFreakz definitely with a commanding advantage. 44k gold to 36. And they are wrecking the base at this point. And the inhib goes down.
We got 2 inhibitors down.
Super creep.
The top turret, or excuse me, top lane inhibitor turret hasn't taken any damage yet, but I'm guessing that's going to be their next target.
I would imagine it's short for this world.
Still got quite a bit of time before Dragon and Baron respawn.
Right. Yep, plenty of time before those. Looks like ProFreakz are heading home to buy some gear, heal up. A couple of them are back on it though. Elise capitalizing in the jungle. Ash going for the Gromp. Sion, just look at all that health. Yar.
Yeah, he's sitting on almost 3k health at 20 minutes. He's just a brick right now.
Pretty hardcore. It's tough to make stand still too. He's got the Merc treads. Definitely a force to be reckoned with.
And the ZZ Rot looking to put some pressure on another lane. Just drop a ZZ Rot down and then go to the top lane, start pushing in.
And all of Team Synergy congregating here bot. Hecarim still in the jungle. Should be something brewing pretty quick here though. We've got ProFreakz coming in heavy down on the bot lane. Orianna making her way around as well.
Yeah, ProFreakz is going to look to take out that inhibitor again.
Oh, it did respawn.
Get those minions pouring back in.
They're going for it. And what do we have for resistance? Maybe enough, maybe not. Victor dropping some laser action.
It's a full 5-on-5 right now. But those super minions are pouring in the mid lane.
Right.
They're going to have to be dealt with at some point.
And they're doing quick damage to the inhib. Boom, there it goes.
The inhibitor goes down. And now they're going to rotate up, push the wave up to the top turret. And then probably look at turning it Baron. Take a Baron. See
Up at 42, yeah. And a Drake up. Wow, so everything's coming up in under a minute.
Yeah, but that top wave is going to push towards their side. They want to get it pushing back.
Right. Oh yeah, look at all that.
If they can get it pushing back, turn back on Baron, take a Baron, and look to end the game.
Boy, oh boy, big lead right now for ProFreakz. 14 kills to 3, 8 turrets to 2, 7k gold lead.
And Sion dropped that ZZ Rot portal up top to get that wave pushing. It won't push back towards them. So now they've got priority on Baron. They can just sit there and wait and let the minions pour into the base. Or they can go all in.
Ashtole, they're going all in. Who is Sion barreling into battle? They're not even denting him with all of that.
And an Orianna taking 2 down.
Navi's
Lots of flashes across the board.
Boy, and they're running for it. Victor, Hecarim, Caitlyn trying to skip away from that. So that's 2 down. ProFreakz came out 2 ahead on that one to 0, right?
Yep, 2-0. And now they're looking at going for the Baron for the final push. If they can take this Baron, it's just going to ensure that they can push all the way into the Nexus.
And this may be it. We'll see what ProFreakz does with this final Baron buff. As we've seen so many times before, grab the Baron and do that final push.
Baron, take your empowered recall, go back to base, buy your final items, and just push it right on up. Everybody go to the top lane where the only remaining inhibitor turret is.
And that'll be that. Maybe.
Just push it right on in.
Huge up on kills, gold, turrets, everything. We are just under half an hour into this one. The final match, ProFreakz versus Team Synergy, and right now it's not looking great for Team Synergy.
And Ash and Orianna grabbing their respective buffs, and looks like they're all grouping up to that top lane.
Red buff, Baron, gold lead, item lead. This is going to be tough to stop. Real tough to stop for Team Synergy.
I mean, this is just very textbook right now by ProFreakz. You've got 2 inhibitors down in the mid lane. Super minions are going to push in. The only lane left with any objectives to take is in the top lane.
Right.
So you want to pull the team that way. So either your minions are going to win for you, Or they're going to have to fight at a disadvantage.
Or they're going to do it in a big team fight. Yep. Poof!
And
there
Benny
goes Victor.
disappeared.
Wow. Melted. Ooh, Chinchilla King is low too. Man. Rugged. Bing, bang, boom. Turret gets destroyed. And they are down to just their Nexus turrets. Just getting melted. ProFreakz coming in hot and heavy.
Ace, and that'll be the game.
And that's that.
ProFreakz will push in for the win and take the Nexus. They've got the minions, they've got the damage, they've got the numbers.
And nobody left to help. And that's it. Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, it looks like ProFreakz take it. Woo!
ProFreakz will be your winner.
Gigazone Gaming champions, ProFreakz! Woo! Great game from Team Synergy, but ProFreakz take the trophy. Whew. And that was the final match. They got off to a good start right at the start of the championship, and they just rolled it right into a win. Great games from everybody. Awesome play from all of the teams. Thanks to all of you guys for coming out here and watching this thing. Woo! And thanks to Paul Bunyan Communications for throwing it. Hope everybody had a great time. And let's make some noise one more time for the internet before we tune out. Woo! Yeah! All right, and that was that. One more time, ProFreakz takes it, and they win the Paul Bunyan Communications Gigazone Gaming League of Legends Championship. Woo!
Thank you again, everybody. It's been a lot of fun. Have a great night.
That's right. Have a great night. Goodbye, everybody.